How are you? Here we
I'm
go.
okay.
All right. Hello,
Okay.
hello. Back
Steph,
together. Okay, what we working on?
wait, let me. Okay.
Uh-oh.
There you go. I had to turn off the audio on one of.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
I went in and I responded to what I was supposed to be working on. I see ooh, this one smells good. The next thing that I'm supposed to be working on is these foundational pieces. You tagged me for the portal. I want to say the implementation
Yes.
session. I need
You
to go
said
on there.
you said you responded. You're talking about in Nifty
Yeah.
today? Let's see.
Just not 2 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, I missed it because I sent you back some stuff
Yeah,
earlier today. All right, cool. Awesome.
that's
I'll pull that up.
Which one is you? Which one is mom? Yeah, I have no clue.
We are sharing a screen, I think.
Oh, okay. So you're over
You
there.
said you would like the A to have braids. I'll see if they can do that.
Yeah, that we didn't like her too much. Her hair, or Ari didn't like her. She was like, oh, that looks almost kind of too oldish or whatever. But
Okay.
but the new ones, all the other ones, literally the response for the hair was literally all the responses we were given from the 4 days ago one. So we put curly this, and then I opened it just now and I saw that it already had all the changes before I even submitted it to you.
Perfect.
So that
Okay.
was perfect.
Add that in there. I'll send that, see if they can do braids. I'll put the example.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go to the. Do you want me to review all your responses before we get started? I just don't want to waste your time. I just want to make sure. I didn't know if it was anything specific that we wanted to review on this call. Hold on one second. Let me just
Let me make that. Mommy is with you is like scary. It's like I'm getting ready to meet with my principal. I'm getting ready to be a it's like I be dreading the days when I have to meet with you.
No, that's fine. You get yourself organized. I'm just gonna look at your responses just to make sure, because I sometimes, I might have a question, and then since we're on a call, we can talk through it together and do it together.
No problem. Let me see. What's Miss Monique?
Hello, I said hello.
Okay, and so that one. All right, I'll wait for you on that one because that's a document.
Which one? Okay, the link.
Yeah, you just added a document.
Nifty is on what, the computer or the laptop?
They even got her lips down.
Okay, so here's our next steps. I see you posted that. Okay, so research and best website platform. So are these all the domains that you purchased already? Or
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So all will be for her website. All of them will link back to mygoldenesteam.com. They were on sale when I was getting it, so I just went ahead and grabbed them so nobody else don't use them or whatever.
Okay. Okay, got it. All right, so based on your research for a web platform, have you decided what type of website you want to have built?
Tell me what you mean. Is there vocabulary or verbiage like kid friendly? Like is there a name for them?
Like are you looking at something like an e-com website, like a Shopify that's good for
I'm
like
gonna add the e-com when we get more products. Give me maybe like another month or so, because right now we're working on projects where she's like putting her logo like on backpacks, on journals, on cups, on shirts, and all those other things. So once we have more of those and I get a little bit more money, then we could push the e-commerce piece onto the website and add it on. Okay. Right now, it's just, you remember how the Canva one is, or if you go to mygoldenesteam.com, that's what it is, but now the buttons like will be clickable. Like before, like it was more of just like a PDF using a site, but what I'm building out now will be like, if you click on it, it'll take you to the next page or whatever the case may be, versus it just looking like a straight landing page like how it is now. Right, so we're gonna stick with the Canva website. So that's the platform, which is fine. Okay. No, so GoDaddy will be the platform, right? Because I bought the domain.
No. So your platform, your website platform is either, my website is built on Shopify, WordPress, Squarespace, unless you, but what GoDaddy does allow you to build a website on their platform. I just don't recommend it. So GoDaddy is where you purchased your domain. So that's where your domain is hosted. Okay. So now we're just thinking about, so you take that domain and you connect it to the website platform of your choice. And so that could be, big WordPress, Wix, yeah, WordPress, Shopify, whatever platform you want, and really you choose your platform based on what's user friendly. But right now you're saying you're attaching it to Canva and using a Canva website. So Canva right now will be your platform, your website platform. Okay. Let's see. I just need to get this. I'm trying to pull up the website. What we have. Well, I heard you say you don't recommend GoDaddy, but unfortunately, I didn't know that. So did you, hold on, let me do this so I can see you in both things. What do you mean? So did you build the website on GoDaddy? I didn't know. Or did you just buy your domain from web? I bought it from them and I'm building on them. I didn't know. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. We can make it work. Can you drop a link to the website? What I'm looking at in the, because I'm having trouble pulling it up. No problem. Hold on. I just want to see what you have so far, what it looks like. Find you on Zoom first. The only reason when I make decisions on platform, it's just like user friendly. But if you felt like GoDaddy was easy for you, then that's what matters. It's all about ease and speed, being able to update. Yeah, I don't got time. If I wait on me, I'm gonna try to make everything perfect, and I don't have time to do that because I'm losing time. We're in how many months already into this program, and I feel like I'm giving more to other people than I'm giving to myself and my daughter. So unfortunately, it's time or money. So with her being on me and always asking me these questions and I don't have anything to show her, and then when people call me and I'm not on go, I have to spend my money to do this. But I need to figure out a new system, because I build websites and web pages for people, but then when it comes to me, it's like I'm trying to make it too perfect and I'm losing time. I totally understand. I get it. So this is saying my Canva site. So this is because it's loading in the it's still under construction, it's still being built. So I don't want people looking at what's not finished yet. So I forward that. I forward the Canva. Okay.
to this.
Okay, got it. Okay, well, I think this is looking awesome. So you're gonna rebuild this layout on
So with
into
that,
okay.
so
Well,
that is
let's keep going with
clickable.
it. I like it. I think it looks beautiful.
And then
I
I gave you the Google Drive link because of what I went in. I finally tried to get myself organized, and I organized like the photos by pages. So as I rebuild, I know where to find things, because that's also what was eating up my time a lot, trying to
yes,
find the images.
yep, yeah. And so I'm glad that you started organizing that. That's a big deal. I see photos, web builds. I'm gonna link this over to your I'm gonna link this whole web build folder that you shared with me
Okay.
over to your mastermind folder, just so I can find it later on.
Got you.
So to be in
And
there.
it's live. So as I add to it, you know, you'll get the updates on it too, because it's a live link.
Yeah,
Well,
so this looks good. I mean, you've done a lot of work. I think it looks great. How do you feel about it so far? And do you have any questions about the direction you're going in?
no, my next big piece with this website is going back to the strategic plan where I did vision, mission, and just comparing what I have on there versus what's on the site. It should be aligned, but I just want to make it like more kid friendly and make it sound more from a tone from a 9-year-old versus how I was just responding to everything, like doing my homework for your class, if that makes any sense.
It does, but let me look and make sure that that's what I think is best. Hold on one second. I'm
Okay.
moving this stuff, mastermind folders. Here's your folder. Okay. I'm just linking everything. So that way, when we click on your mastermind folder, everything, all this work you just did in this drive comes up in that same folder. So I can find it later. So in regards to the website, when we say, so we want to think about it in sections, right? And I see you have it laid out in sections. The top banner I think is gorgeous. It just looks good, and I like the way the words are popping off the background. That looks really great.
Okay.
So is your vision with, let me share my screen so that we could both be looking at the same thing.
This your camera over here. I think that's it. And
Okay, I'm
this
gonna
is
share my screen so we're looking at the same thing. Okay, so is your vision for these to be clickable, like the top menu when you rebuild it in GoDaddy, like for these about us, these will be your header and then
yes.
drop downs?
So about us, about the owner, that's on one page. That's that first page. All those will be together on the about us. So when you see the drop down, it'll be about us, about the founder, CEO. I don't think I put owner. I think it's founder, CEO. Then the next section will go over to the pillars, the whys, the core values. And when I think about the strategic plan and the points that you access in that component, I think that goes back to the vision and the mission. So I was thinking those pieces be under the why pillars and core values. And then I change it from projects, previous projects and golden projects. It's the golden experiences, right? And it lists the different past projects, the most recent one, then the other projects. And then I think it goes into the services. The services is a part of the experience where it talks about the box. Stroll down for me, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Here? More? Oh, here we go.
These pieces. So those things are listed there.
All right. So basically right now, the way this is written is all is one page, but you're going to break it up into individual
sections.
pages.
Okay.
And sections, individual pages. Okay. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts on the language and how you say you want it to seem like it came from Ari. Because I believe that anytime we write copy, we want to make sure that the copy obviously is compelling and it gets people it gives them all the information. So like when people visit your website, clearly they're supposed to get all the information that they need to make a buying decision, a booking decision, or a some type of converting decision. So that could be they want to follow you to learn more because they're so intrigued by what Ari's doing, and you guys are mother-daughter duo, and they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. I want to share this. I want to book them. I want to hire them, or I want to click a link and buy something right away, right? So I don't think, and typically with copywriting, that's usually on 5th grade level anyways. They say if it's over 5th, 6th grade level, you're going to lose people. You know what I'm saying? Like even adult websites, like even if this was like if you were selling financial literacy or banking, that's typically not for kids, but either if you were building that type of website, the language would still be conversational enough that a 5th, 6th grader would be able to understand it, you know?
Yes.
So I just want you to keep that in mind. So it doesn't have to be, I mean, I don't think saying you want to write it from Ari's perspective, that's good, but I don't think it doesn't need to be as kid friendly as you might be thinking. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
Because our kids are not regular kids. So
and they're not even the ones going to the website to make the purchase. They just tell their parents and their parents go. So you're right.
Yeah. So we want to make sure it's super clear and clean. So let's just think about it as for clarity, consistency, and conversion. Like, let's think about it that way as opposed to like making it sound like Ari. Because I think, I mean, you know what I mean? I think it's just like, this is us. So you come at it as the parent manager, like this is our team. So typically, most people aren't writing their own website anyways. This is something that our team put together, or we hired someone to put together to show the world, tell the world who we are and what we offer, you know?
Got you.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
So that voice piece is more up at the top for about the CEO. Because all this other stuff is more on the language, like you said, the 5th grade. So like these pieces here, this was the concern. Of course, working on a font. So again, and you gave me that feedback already in terms of just making everything like consistent with the font and things of that nature. So yeah, like these pieces.
Yeah,
here.
I like this. I think this is fine because you're talking about her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not like she's saying, I mean, if she wanted to do a video and you put it on there and say, hi, this is Ari, and then she share her perspective, perfect. If anything, I actually think that would be an added, you know, when you have the about us. And I was thinking the about us, it could be this section about Ari, a section about you and y'all together maybe. And then you can have a video of her, or if you want, you can have a video of her on the homepage. You know what I mean? And then if they want to,
do I need to be in it if it's her business? Like
well, I mean, I think there's value, and because of what you all do specifically, I think there's value. You don't have to be. That's the answer. But I think there's value in showing that we can also show up as a team as well. And that she's not doing this alone. She has a team.
Okay.
You know? So you don't have to do it, but you can.
Huh?
It would also help like people who have the daughter and them, and they want their daughter to have affirmation that they know that they're not the only parent who has a kid who does affirmation.
Okay.
I mean, or you can just say whenever you guys put together something that you want to launch and get out to the world together, when you go, you could have a section for that once it's put together. You know what I mean? So say if you're going to do a mommy-daughter STEAM experience.
Yeah, I was thinking about one of those for Mother's Day to start mapping that out. Yeah, I think we'll do a section, but I don't want to take up her business. So it'd be like one of the experiences or one of the workshops or something
and
like that.
Could feature you and you'd have an opportunity.
Yes, on there. And then on that page, on that drop down, I'll come in because I want her to, you know, own it and feel, you know, but I also was thinking like a team page, right? Because
that's what I'm thinking. It's like you want to make sure that the world knows that she's supported.
Got you. And I remember you saying about like her curriculum is built by an award-winning educator, like kind of to have those things to kind of back and know that, oh, it's just not something that we just threw together on AI. Like these are people of high value who know what they're doing, who support her. So I'm working on that. I'm also pitching it to the other educators who are very active in her life, her godparents, and then the other retired educators who teach her how to play the piano, who kind of help me babysit when I travel and they come with us and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
having them because they play a role as well.
Yeah, I like it. It's all about her tribe, her community. So, and that's her team. And we talked about this on one of the mastermind calls. It's like, sometimes we're hesitant with the phrase team because it's like, oh, we don't have all these employees. It's like, no, anybody I mean, right now I'm a part of your team. I don't need to be on your website, but I'm just saying it's important for key stakeholders, or even when she's pitching or anything else, when you're looking for opportunities, for them to know we have a team. It's not just us, because one of the biggest things with small businesses is they're assuming that if it's just you doing all the things, either it's going to show up.
So productive.
Not going to be productive. It's not going to show up fully and professional, or you're going to get burned out and give up. You know what I mean? So it's like, no, we have a team, we have support, and that's how we're able to do all these amazing things. But that does not take away from the fact that she is the CEO and whatever,
Got you. Okay.
Every CEO, you can't even be a CEO really if you don't have some people to CEO.
Right.
It's leadership. What'd you say, Ari?
You need a team to be a CEO.
Well, I mean, it's nice. That's part of the wanting to be a CEO, is that CEOs lead a team. They are the visionary. They typically don't stay as the do all the thinger people. They're not the tactile people. They build it out. They have the vision, and then they start to bring on team members to execute the vision. So for you, Ari, and just like with my daughter, you are the CEO, she's the CEO. While you all work very hard, me and your mom, we work for you, right? So we help to move things forward and get things done. So we are part of your team.
Got you.
All right, so this is great. All right, so I'm looking forward to seeing it all play out once you start to put everything in its place on the actual website. But I love the direction it's going in, and I'm excited. If you want to get a couple pages done and share me a way, a link, and then I can do audits on the pages as you get them done, so that way you don't have to feel like you're going back and doing the whole, making changes on everything. So it's like, if you get 2 pages done, send me those 2 pages while you move forward with page 3 and 4, and then I can make notes on page 1 and 2. You get what I mean? So we're working on it together.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, so that's awesome. Lots of progress with the website.
I'm working on building out her other socials. I know we put on there.
Balloons come from?
You did balloons just now? Who did balloons, Mr. Murray?
I don't know. Zoom keeps doing that. I didn't see it, but you saw it, right? It's happened to me too. I was on a call yesterday and the balloons.
Ari asked me if I did balloons. No, I ain't doing
No, but Ari, I saw it before on a call when I was on. I was like, what was that? So I don't know if it's Zoom's new AI feature.
I don't know what Zoom got.
Oh no, it's weird, right? It's like
what was I saying here now? Oh, the social. So one of the last bottom piece was the social media, the Facebook. So I did that today just now as we were going back through. I was trying to share the profile with you to see how I shared it. Then I noticed it's telling me something for a business page. So maybe I built it wrong, because I have a personal Facebook page. So I went in and I built her a Facebook page, but then it seemed like the lady on the tutorial was saying, from your personal page, you go and make a business page.
Yes, yes. So you can make a separate business page, but typically you want your business page to be attached to a profile. Typically, I think they make you, unless you build it from inside Ads Manager or the Business Manager. Typically, you always attach your personal page to a business page, because then yeah. So let me see. Let me pull up. So did you create something you said already?
Yeah, I did.
Create a Facebook page for Ari, done. My Golden Esteem, beginning of February. However, it looks like it created the wrong kind of page. I'm just reading your notes. All right, let me open up Facebook and see. Let me see. So Ari, is hers a personal page?
That's what I'm. So when I put My Golden Esteem, I put Ariana Golden. I think but I think I can go back and change it, right? And
yeah. You can go back and
put
change
Ariana Golden.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. My Golden Esteem.
It's no picture on it. It's just My Golden space esteem.
I'm looking for it. My Golden space.
Beautiful.
It's not coming up for me. Let's see. I'm gonna keep looking. Can you grab the link to it? Oh, you said you couldn't?
I was trying to figure out how to do it. Let me see. Go.
I see the hashtag is coming up because you used the hashtag My Golden. Search instead for My Golden Esteem. Yeah, it keeps bringing me the hashtag, but I don't see.
I'm gonna see if this is right here.
Let me go to pages.
Come on, chat. Right. See if that takes you to it. Let me see. I'm on this other computer. It might take me to it too. Facebook tell me to log in. Okay, that's it right there. It's nothing on it. All I did was go in and just create.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can tell on my end how it's set up, you know?
Okay, if it's a personal or business, it has to be a personal. I thought you just select personal business.
Yeah.
When you click on the link, did it come up?
Yep, it came up and I see My Golden Esteem. Okay, I see it. So this is a profile. This is a personal page.
Okay.
Because you know how I can tell? Because when you click on it, it says add friend.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? But that's fine. It's no big deal. So now what
change this to say Ariana Golden, right? Like let it be her name and then add a business page?
You can do, so we have a decision to make. Do you want her to have her own personal profile or do you want her to have a business page?
A business page. I ain't got time for all them.
So you don't need that then. Okay, so this we would just eventually you could just get rid of this. You know, or you can leave it
so nobody else come and get the name.
Yeah, you could keep it. You could just keep it and just leave it blank. Or if you want to, you could keep it as it is and then go into like where it says intro. You could add the link to your website eventually or the link to the business page. So if someone does oops up on it, it'll have her profile, like her logo, and they can see where the right place to go is. You could do that. But what you can do is when you're in your own personal page, like on your personal profile, and you click that that little hamburger or die, that thing with the 9 dots, it looks like a little dice. You should see create and then page.
I see page first, and I think when I go to page, when I go to page, it tell me create. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna share my screen so you can see it.
Okay. Let me just make sure.
Yeah. This is what the lady was telling me on it. I was like, oh my goodness, I feel so old. I thought it was all the same thing.
Well, don't feel old, girl. This Facebook changes stuff like every week. So we can't, no one can keep up. No one is safe.
Need to go work for them. Now where's the share my screen? Here it is. Okay, so we're gonna share. Who's that? All right, so you see my page?
Yes.
I mean, you see my screen?
Yep. Okay. So you're on My Golden Esteem.
This the personal one is what we made here. So then you said go here. It doesn't have create, but I do see page. It's here. It is create right here.
Yeah. Well, hold on. You're on the wrong page. Go to your personal page.
This is the personal page.
No, not Ari's, not this one. Yours.
Oh, okay.
Because if you're not going to be using this page, you don't want to put this page in control of the business page. You want your golden sparkle page to be in control of the business page.
Okay, it can all be there in one place. Oh,
yes.
So you know what? I don't have my username and password on the computer, but it's on my phone. Let me tell you how I be acting like I don't be knowing what I'm doing. Because clearly, if I come on here, you'll see I run 6 other pages on here. but I thought I put them from my personal so that I can post easier.
Right.
But they're their own pages, though. I don't know. I don't know if I'm
But they're
seeing
connected to your personal. They're connected to your personal profile. So the only way I can get to all my business pages is I have to log in as me. I mean, I can go to my business pages, but I start with logging in as me, and then I click a download, and I can see all the pages I'm in control of.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
No, let me log in from my phone because I want to make sure you can see my screen. Give me a second. What is this? Gmail. What is this? Golden Family Business. If I log in on this Zoom from another device.
Yeah, you have
3 devices.
to figure out how we're going to do Zoom because you have so many devices. We're there for a good purpose.
Exactly. And then we just don't turn on no audio on here.
Yeah, please don't turn on your
Recording in progress.
Okay. So let me stop sharing the screen over here. Every time.
Okay, now I see your phone.
All right. There's no more echo, right?
No. You sound
Okay.
like-
So if we go to Facebook, when I click down here on my profile picture, you see it tells me the other pages. Is that what you're saying, create Facebook profile? Is that what you're telling me to do?
Yep. So
then I would just add her business page.
Hold on. No, we don't want it to be profile. I mean, it could be,
Okay, let me go back because you said go to the 3 hamburgers.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's the same as on
The desktop.
On desktop versus
It's probably not. Well, there's a hamburger.
Okay, here we go. So hold on, stay there. Groups, explore, creative support. Can you scroll up? Is anything under creative support or no?
Pages.
It's pages. See what pages does.
There's create.
Now create. Yep. Because that's what we want. We want to create a new page.
Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha.
typically they say profile, for personal page. That's your personal profile.
Okay, so this is the one I'm screenshotting it. Okay, so I'll come back here and build it out here then. Got you. Okay, so that was an error on my part.
Yeah, no, it's no problem.
I was going too fast.
No problem at all.
Because on here, let me show you what I did.
Your business page, you can do so much more with as a business page as opposed to the profile. If you build the business page and it's a like people have to friend you, that blocks what people see. Versus if it's a page, everybody can see it. You know what I mean?
They just come and view it.
It's automatically public, and people can search for it, and it'll come up in that Google search.
Perfect. And then I get better data anyway, the analytics and stuff. Let's see. And see, I was on, well, you can't see. Let me share back with you. I was on here building groups and stuff, like for the challenges. And I think that's probably where I got caught up and I got where the disconnect came in at.
Yeah.
Where is it? No, now it's telling me to create a group. Okay, see, I started creating all of these things for challenges, but there will be a place to do that in the business stuff, correct?
Your shortcuts. Click on one of those so I can see what it is. Is that a event? Oh, that's in the group. Okay. But those aren't each a separate group, are they? It's just one group?
No, I had them as separate groups. How should I do them?
Go back, let me see what they were called, so I can try to understand. Oh,
So-
these are all different
so-
challenges you're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah, each month are the different challenges. So I had them in different groups. Should I just put them all together and just put
Tell me a
and
little
then
bit more
post?
about them. So create and elevate, steam up your dreams. We have Raining and Steam Magic Challenge. So I would say, tell me a little bit about the differences in the challenges. It's all, yeah.
So
'Cause
every
then-
month it's a different challenge. Yeah. So the Queen one is for March. Create and Elevate was supposed to be for February, but February to be over. And then January was Imagineers of Tomorrow.
So what basically I would create a Golden Esteem Facebook group, or take one of these and turn it into your main Facebook group. So that way, if any parent finds you, or community or educators or whatever, they find you, they can join the group. And then you make the challenges a monthly event inside the group. So
gotcha. Instead of having them separate, so it looks like there's a lot more happening.
Yes, so that way, if I take the challenge in February, for example, I'm already in the group, and then I can decide if I want to join the March challenge. Because the thing about it is, you're not charging for the challenge. So either way, it's not like we need to have separate groups because we have to organize, only let in people that paid. You get what I'm saying? That would be the only thing you would typically have separate groups for challenges if it's a paid challenge, because then we'd be like, okay, we got to close this group or archive this group, so that way these people don't have access to the new group because they didn't pay. So now this way, the challenge would be the monthly challenge would be the main action fun activity that's happening in your which will eventually be your main Facebook group. That's what I would do. So I would take what the content and the words you use to create, or even what you call these individual groups, and make those the events inside, but you don't have to lay them all out right now. So I would create the Facebook group, and then create a date for when March challenge is going to be, create an event for it inside the Facebook group so people can say yes and they can get all the updates, so kind of like how I create the event for when the group call is in the mastermind, And then you can even, if you still want them to sign up for the challenge, they can, even though they're already in the group. But getting them to sign up for the challenge is another way to capture their email, So we can talk through that whole challenge strategy, but I definitely think you should have the main Golden Esteem Facebook group, community, whatever you want to call it, Golden Esteem community, Golden Esteem, group, or just my Golden Esteem, and then have a description for that Facebook group. Where anybody that connects with you, and then also you can have that same link to the Facebook group on her main page, and also on, if you want to, it could be one of the links on your page, so people know like this is where we business activity, and this is how you can join and be a part of our community, learn more, whatever.
Perfect. So for my personal profile, I'm going to build her business page, and inside her business page, I'm going to create the group. The groups will be the challenges, and build them out as events. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think I was doing it a little bit backwards.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that you don't have so many things to manage. You know what I mean? So like you would also, what you would do is you'd make the group, the business page, and you would be admins of the group. So you could post as either one. You can post as the business page and schedule content in there, or you can post as yourself. It's up to you.
Okay. I'll post as the business page, remove myself, make it look more business friendly.
Or but you're also, don't forget, you're going to end up having parents in there. So they're going to get to know you.
You're right.
Too, so if they asked you a question, especially if they're coming to the group from your personal page anyways, and they're learning you and they know who you are, and they're like, I want to know a little bit more about what she's doing with her daughter, or I want to book her daughter for, you know what I mean? So that personal connection is really how you're going to grow that group initially.
Okay. Okay. Got you. What else was on there for us to do? So I think I'm gonna clean up Facebook, and then I'll build out the other pieces, because on her webpage, I did say I was gonna add Twitter, just so her profile name, her business name is taken. I just don't want other people like to go ahead and grab it.
Yeah.
But again, it's gonna be reposting of pretty much the same thing. Cause I have a platform that I use. I can't remember the name of it.
Like
I have to look at the
scheduler?
app on my phone.
A
But you,
scheduler?
huh?
Scheduler?
Yeah, it has a scheduler, and you put your username and your accounts, and it'll post all at one time for you.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna build that out. I believe I had Twitter. I'm gonna do the LinkedIn, just so it's professional, since we say we wanna work with those business women.
You also said X.
Oh, I said X is Twitter. I said I was gonna add TikTok. We don't have a TikTok. I just can't get caught up in the TikTok hype. Don't add TikTok.
No, I mean, I wouldn't even think about it until all these foundational pieces are done. I would just focus on the
Okay.
Facebook.
It could be
whatever.
added later on.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's something that you're like, y'all are consistently already doing, you know what I mean? And it's like, wherever you are, let's focus on where you're
What
at.
about maybe just creating the username, but don't put it out yet? Like,
yeah, you can
grab
create
it before it's done.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Because then,
No,
at some point, once you start making videos, you can use your software to schedule those videos, and maybe you can just push on the TikTok without you having to do any extra work. But,
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I forgot what's okay. We got X, LinkedIn, TikTok. I think that's it, because then we already have the Facebook kind of in play. And of course, the YouTube been supposed to be happening, but the videos will be pushed out from there, the longer videos.
Right.
But yeah.
Right. So that's
when does quarter one end?
At the end of March.
Okay.
Yeah, Q1 is at the end of March. But don't forget, you have the whole access to the whole accelerator thing, and that was all for the whole month of February. That was all about creating your social media system and content creation system. So you can always go back and use that, once you're ready. But right now, we just want to get your right now what we're building is your foundational things. Like the website, so you can have a link, the Facebook page, you can send people somewhere. And once those are stable, then we can go back and be like, okay, now what kind of content are we going to schedule every month to push out on it consistently? I know you do a lot with social right now, but it's from your phone. So, but what I'd like for you to do is have the business publishing, meaning like you have 12 posts scheduled that's going to drip out in March, for example. So if you don't post, the business is still publishing. But if you post, it's just
and that's the plan. So I can feel good and sleep at night.
It's just
bonus creating the plan in my head and can't sleep.
Right. And if you like Taquin's like, I'm never gonna not create from my phone. Like she loves doing it from her phone. That's fine. But what if there's a day you can't? You don't want that to be the only way you communicate. So we want to make sure that we're still talking about our offers, still talking about where she's been. All that stuff is dripping out, and then everything else on top is just extra.
Got you.
So if you wanted to take a week off of not doing anything, you already
it's already scheduled.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So how are you feeling about where you are right now?
I'm feeling good. I told you these meetings just be making me feel like I'm in the hot seat at work, and my principal about to come around and do an observation.
So speaking
I almost did eat dinner.
Oh my gosh, girl. So speaking of that, because it feels like, even though it makes you feel like you're in a hot seat, I feel like it also makes you sit and look and be like, what do we need to catch up on? What do we need to do? What do you think about us meeting weekly? Instead of,
I think it's more efficient and effective, right? Because it's just like more can get done. Boom, 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 boom.
All right. Because if you feel like, because I woke up this morning, I was like, all right, Nicole, what are we going to do? And I was like, I feel like you take the most massive action is when we're more connected this way. So And because of the time difference in Voxer, and I feel like sometimes you don't share all the things with me for whatever reason, and that's just a rhythm we have to build, or you feel like you don't want to bother me. I don't know what it is, but I think if we have
it's because I don't want to bother you, because when I'm getting up and I know y'all just going to sleep. So that's why whenever I see somebody, I'm gonna interact with them because I don't have that.
Yeah.
That means somebody is still awake, somebody's still doing something, versus me being the first person to everybody's phone in America and waking y'all up. So
yeah, don't worry about that.
I am
You just talk and get what you need when you need to get it. That's it. So that's
yes,
the first.
ma'am.
So what do you think? So this time today, our meeting was at 11:30. Does this time typically work for you? What time is it for you?
This is it was 7:30. That's 7:30. Yep, that's fine. That way Ari could be on a piece of it. Like, I don't mind her going to sleep a few minutes late because we're on here, because she wanted to stay up to be a part of the call.
So
this is fine.
let's see. We could do so 7:30. You said for you. Do you want to do 7? Do you want it to be a little bit earlier?
We can do 7 p.m. That's cool. So that'll be 11 a.m. your time.
So that way you have time to get home, settle dinner, maybe?
Yep.
Okay. So this is Tuesday, right? Let's see. I got an 11 a.m. I'm just looking at my schedule real quick.
Okay.
So I can do add us in for Tuesdays at 11. And the only time I would move something is if like I'm traveling or it just doesn't conflict. Like next Tuesday, I can already see that I have someone already booked in 11. So next Tuesday we'll do 11:30. But let me see, 11. Or yeah, we can do 11:30 next Tuesday, but then I'll make the other ones at 11.
No problem, that works.
So I'm just gonna duplicate this event. Change it to 11. And I'm gonna send this to you, okay?
Perfect.
Weekly, let's see. Okay, custom, I'll just make it go for a little bit. Let's see. Done.
Excuse me.
Okay, so those will come to you.
If you want to.
And then this one, I'm gonna pull down. All right, so you should get the invitations for each of those.
Okay.
All right, you feeling good?
Yes, ma'am.
You should. You get a lot of work done. So let's keep doing it. But also, when you have a chance, don't overwhelm yourself. Whatever. Remember, I talked about looking at that your strategic plan and whatever docs you have. You guys were going to review them, make sure they're in alignment. Look at your offers, and then once you're like, okay, this is definitely where we want to go. We want to continue with. Send it to tell me again. Send me the link. I probably already have it in your folder, but just let me know you're ready for me to look at it again, because then I can start moving stuff around for you. Because while you're working on website stuff and Facebook and social, I could be working on something else for you.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. All right. Well, you guys have an amazing evening. What is that? Is that a jacket? What's that? Lab coat?
Yeah, she got her jacket made and her t-shirt.
Yes, I love it. That is cute. Yes, come on, QR code. That is nice. That is
so I'll get me one made next time.
Yeah, that is nice. I love it. Very cool. Yes, 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 branding. All right. Well, have a good night.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Okay, later.